Okay lang. Hi, everybody. Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello. Let's wait for some viewers to watch us. Let's see kung meron manonood ngayon for the second part of our yung naudlot na unang live video natin for today. I was in the car and then all of a sudden someone was calling me. Si Karen Chaya. Someone was calling me twice. I think twice or three times. And so, nangyari, nawalan ng audio yung cellphone ko because I am using a StreamYard where I actually connected to different platforms na ginagamit ko through social media para isahan na lang yung pag-live ko. So, pwede na siyang mag-live stream through yun sa YouTube, Facebook, personal and business page, at pwede na rin siyang mag-live through LinkedIn. So, yan yung kagandahan ng tawag dito kagandahan ng ah, live streaming na StreamYard na ginagamit. Oh, I have viewers now. Hello, everyone! So, you can see my topic for tonight. It's all about, ang tawag dito, yung overcoming obstacles. This is our part two of our overcoming obstacles. I think I was talking about being so positive when it comes to, yung mga challenges sa buhay natin. I think this morning I talk about how we handle those obstacles sa buhay natin, kung paano ba natin how we deal with it, right? Ano ba yung mga pwede nating gawin para nang sa ganon mas ma-overcome natin ng mas maayos. May mga ano ba tayo mas ma-overcome natin ng mas maayos yung mga challenges na yan sa buhay natin. I'm really sorry kung medyo maingay kasi nandito ako sa bahay ng friend ko. And for a long time, ngayon ulit lang kami magkikita as in ano lang. Nung pagkatapos ng meeting ko with my team today, we rushed here and we just hang out, it's been a while. So, maganda din na makaano tayo ng we surround ourselves with positive people. So, ayan. Alright. So, paano nga ba natin i-deal yung mga yung mga negative things in our life, and how are we going to deal the obstacles sa buhay natin? Paano natin ino-overcome yung mga obstacles sa buhay natin? As per my experience, personal experience lang to, para sa akin kasi, it's really so important to be really so positive. Dapat meron tayong positive outlook in life. Kasi kung meron tayong positive outlook in life, we don't deal problems as problems. It's gonna be so easy for us to deal with it. I-handle natin lahat ng mga problema natin kung hindi natin iisipin ang mga problema na yon. So, being positive all the time in all aspects, I know it's gonna be so hard. And probably you're saying, that's so easy for you to say kasi meron din tayo na-encounter na mga obstacles sa buhay natin. And I think that is normal, right? Walang perpektong buhay. Kumbaga, walang perpektong buhay, walang perpektong relationship, walang perpektong pamilya, walang perfect. Right? That means we can still, we're still, fighting yung mga troubles natin, yung mga obstacles sa buhay natin, meron at merong ganyan. Kasi you know what, those problems will actually, yun yung magpapatibay sa atin eh. Magpapatibay sa ano natin, sa buhay natin. Kung walang away or misunderstanding between you and your husband, hindi yan mag-grow, hindi mag-grow ang relationship nyo. Right? But we need to deal it nicely. We need to make sure na nahahandle natin yan ng maayos. So, let's say for example ako, kung meron kaming hindi pagkaintindihan ng asawa ko, we make sure na okay, minsan syempre magagalit ka, pero at merong someone na bababa doon. Yung tawag dito, may someone na magpapakumbaba para maging maayos. Pero how I deal that one is, sometimes kung alam ko na it will be okay, like why should I why should I focus into just one problem, right? Instead of me focusing into that one, let me just make myself more productive. And in what ways, right? I want to make sure na, ako yung tipo ng tao na siniswitch ko yung negative mindset ko into positive all the time. I learned that one from being an entrepreneur, right? Kasi, we're dealing a lot of stress, especially when you just started a business, especially when you don't have any background in building a business, right? It's so hard, and you're going to deal some, tawag dito, yung mga transitions, something like that. Alam mo yon, yung parang yung mga transitions kasi mahirap minsan i-handle ng mga tao. So, let's say for example, when I started the business, I was a full-time mom, but then being a mom with a boy with high needs, kumbaga, I was dealing with a lot of things in my life. Pero, and then I added this business in my day-to-day life. Kumbaga yung transition ko, sobrang iba at sobrang hirap at some point. Dahil wala akong background, wala akong alam sa pagbibuild ng business, and to the fact na we're going to deal a lot of, we are going to deal with system, platforms, and everything about sa social media. Nahirapan ako nung una. Hindi ko kinakailan na nahirapan ako kasi yung time and yung transition ko, sobrang iba. Kasi from having that different survival jobs in my life, from different career to being an entrepreneur, mahirap kasi if you are an employee, iba yung dinidil mo sa being an entrepreneur, kasi pag entrepreneur ka na, you're going to handle everything from tawag yung bookkeeping, taking care of your team, and I'm taking care of hundreds of people in my team. Imagine that one. Almost 200 people in my team na hinahandle ko. Hindi ko sinasabi that they're stressed because I'm very grateful. I feel blessed na ang dami talagang nag-step up na aking mga team, na tumutulong talaga sa akin. I delegate some stuff to them, and that makes my life easier. So I don't deal stress sa team ko. Tawag dito, na-handle ko yun ng maayos dahil napakabait ng mga team ko, and I feel blessed with that one. Kaya kung nanonood ka at katim kita, thank you, thank you, thank you for being so great sa team natin, for giving back to our team, to our community, for being a leader, for being a mentor, for being such a wonderful person. I'm so grateful to you kung nanonood ka na parte ka sa team ko. Right? So yun, kumbaga parang sa amin na mag-asawa, I switch my negative mindset into positive when things come up, right? Siniswitch ko talaga agad-agad. So, fino-focus ko yung sarili ko sa pagtatrabaho, and then hindi ko sinasabi na I set aside the problem and I will deal it later on. It's not. Kasi sa akin, kilala ko yung asawa ko, kilala namin yung isa't isa. We know that everything's gonna be okay. So at some point, mag-uusap kami. Hindi yan nagtatagal ng ilang oras. Hindi nagtatagal ng ilang oras yan. Make sure namin na matutulog kami na maayos, right? Na hindi kami, walang grudge sa puso namin. Walang sakit sa puso namin. So, yun yung kagandahan ng ano. You know why? Because I always, positive, na tao. I want to make sure na lahat ng mga problema na didil ko with positivity. And I think that is so important kasi may mga tao na sometimes hindi na nila nadidil ng maayos, and na nagkaka-anxiety sila, nagkaka-depression na kasi hindi nila ma-handle. Iba-iba ang mga tao. We are all, different individuals. Sometimes we deal things differently. But what I'm trying to say is, as per my experience with everything in my life, I think being positive is the most important thing to overcome obstacles in life. Right? Kasi kung positive ka talaga, talagang it's gonna be so easy and there's no such thing as word as hard. Kasi maraming mga tao na sabi na, oh, ang hirap, ganito, ganyan. Ikaw lang naman ang nagpapahirap sa sarili mo, to be honest. Ikaw ang nagpapahirap sa sarili mo, it's because sinusubsob mo yung sarili mo sa isang problema na hindi naman dapat. Alam mo yon? We have to deal everything with positive mindset, right? Mabilis kong sinasabi to kasi nung una, ang hirap. Mahirap talaga. Mahirap talagang i-deal yung mga negative sa buhay natin. Pero nung na-realize ko and when na ano ko na yung sarili ko, I teach myself talaga. Tinuruan ko yung sarili ko na maging positive, na-switch yung negative sa negative. Alam niyo, negative to positive, mahirap nung una. As in, talagang kailangan kasi kontrolin mo yung utak mo. Pero nung nakapako na kung paano ko i-deal yung mga negative sa buhay ko, it was so easy for me already. So, it's all about mindset. And then when things like, feel like it's really, lumalala na siya, make sure na, you deal it right away. Huwag niyong patagalin yung mga problema na i-deal kasi mas mahirap yung mga obstacles na yun sa buhay, mas mahirap ng i-fix when things like, ang tagal-tagal na. Sabi niya, in order to succeed, we must first believe that we can. Correct, by Nikos Kazanchakis. Ayan, salamat Kuya Daniel. He's white pero nagtatagalog siya. Alright, so, yes, you're right. In order to succeed, we must first believe that we can. It's all about mindset. Walang mahirap sa taong may malaking pangarap. Walang mahirap sa taong may gustong pagbabago sa buhay. Right? Parang kanina sinasabi ko na, I'm actually going to start doing a live selling just because for my siblings back in the Philippines. So I'm going to deal with, mga selling and every but they're going to do it themselves sa Pilipinas. Ako lang bibili ng mga products galing dito sa abroad, but then sila yung magbebenta. But parang sinasabi ko sa sarili ko kanina na kaya ko kaya to kasi ang daming mga oras na i-google, going back and forth sa mall, and I'm not a mall person. Hindi talaga ako mall person. Katabi ko yung mall, pero hindi ako nagmo-mall. Right? Nung naganak ako sa pangalawa ko, si Josiah, nagkaroon ako ng parang ang hirap kong ilagay yung sarili ko sa napaka-crowded na places. Not unless I'm going to learn something. You know what I mean? Like, if it's an event, I'm okay. If it's a conference, I'm okay. If it's a convention, I'm okay with that one because I'm learning something. I'm okay with that one. Pero pag sa crowded places na walang nangyayari, walang productivity, as in ano talaga yung utak ko. So, I'm not really into the crowded places na nahihirapan na talaga ako to deal with that one, to handle that one. And sabi ko sa sarili ko, paano mo kaya gagawin yun? Grabe yung babalik ka, pupunta ka, babalik ka, pabalik-balik ka sa mall. And then I realized, na-realize ko, sabi ko, okay, gagawin ko to para sa kanila. Okay, gagawin ko to kasi, I want to, help more people. Kasi yung mga profit na mga gagawin ko, it's not for me eh. It's for someone else. Kumbaga parang, you're investing your time into something na hindi ikaw yung magpa-profit, pero okay lang sa akin yun kasi mahal ko yung mga tao na yun. Alam mo yun? So, I'm saying to myself na kaya ko to, kakayanin ko to para sa ibang tao. Right? Kasi if your passion really is to help people, lahat ay kaya mo. Wag mong i-feed yung sarili mo with negativity. Right? To be flexible and to be more to move forward is very important. Alam ko. Sabi niya, alam mo, alam ko. Sabi niya. Salamat, Kuya Daniel. Sabi niya, to be flexible and to move forward is very, very, very important, right? Don't dwell into something na alam mo naman hindi makakatulong sa'yo, right? Yung mga obstacles sa buhay natin, it's part of the journey, right? Yung mga obstacles, being an employee, maraming obstacles yan because you're dealing with employers na hindi mabait, you're dealing with, office, tawag dito, ang tawag din, yung parang, ang tawag dito, competition ng mga ka-work mo, right? Um, yun yung mga dinidil mo ng obstacles mo being an employee, right? Pero if you are you yourself, you are the CEO, you are the owner, you are the employee of your own business, you deal your own thing. Ikaw lang sarili mo. Pero I think, you know what? Sometimes, mas mahirap yung sarili mo na inaaway mo kesa yung may kaaway ka talaga minsan. You know what? Because inaaway mo yung sarili mo na parang, I can do it. You're self-sabotaging yourself. Mas mahirap yon. Ang hirap i-deal yun, right? Pero you have to be positive. What I am actually doing is, I read books in the morning. I make sure that I read books in the morning. I'm actually in the 40 days. I started my 40 days tawag dito, fasting, and that's included the reading books and praying. Right? Every morning yan. I'm doing that one for 40 days. So today is my second day of doing it. So I started yesterday. And so in the beginning nung una, parang ang hirap naman mag-umpisa nito, 'di ba? Ang umaga, early morning, right? Hirap lalo na kapag kasi pag prayer kasi, you need to make sure you're in a quiet area, right? Ako kasi gusto ko pag nagpe-pray ako, I want to make sure na nasa quiet area ako para masabi ko lahat, and I do journaling. Right? So I do journaling, I do some I listen to manifestation, mga videos na nakakabusa talaga sa akin sa sarili ko, right? Araw-araw. Lalo na if I'm actually dealing into something na talagang nagpapabagsak sa self-esteem ko, the very first thing that I do is to listen to the audiobooks, listen to maglilisen ako sa mga nandun sa YouTube, right? Na nakakahimas sa pakaramdam yan, no? Nakakagaan sa pakaramdam. So yun ang ginagawa ko pag yung dinidil ko ng mga obstacles sa buhay ko. And I make sure that I talk to someone. Sometimes I make sure na meron akong moment para sa sarili ko. Kasi yung moment ko na yun talagang nag-journal ako, sinasabi ko lahat ng gusto ko kay Lord. I talk to Jesus talaga. Pag dinidil ko talaga yung mga obstacles ko sa buhay. So first, ang ginagawa ko, I make sure na nagiging positive ako. I switch my negative mindset into a positive mindset. I do journaling. I talk to Jesus through, nagsusulat ako talaga. Sinasabi ko doon lahat ng gusto kong sabihin kay Jesus talaga. Yun ang ginagawa ko to make sure na magiging positive ako. Kasi if I'm going to rest all the problems to God, everything will be easier for me. Right? Everything will be, so easy. Kasi I'm actually giving everything to God. Nasabi ko kay Lord, sa'yo na lahat to. Hawakan mo na, please deal with me lahat ng mga problema ko. If I submit everything to Him, everything will be so easy for me. Kasi alam ko na hindi ako papabayaan. But I make sure that I take that action, right? Pag sinabi kong, eto na Lord, okay na, please do this one for me. So yun. So, ganun ko dinidil yung mga problema ko sa buhay. So, sana ay nakakuha ko kayo ng kahit man lang konting aral, value to what I was talking about today. And please, lagi niyong tatandaan habang may buhay, may pag-asa. Kung nabago ang buhay namin dahil sa business nito, panigurado 100% mababago din ang buhay niyo. Lagi niyong tatandaan, walang imposible sa taong may malaking pangarap. God bless everybody and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!